What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Monday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. Second day of full squad practice for the Kansas City Chiefs. Training camp is rolling right along. We're going to bring you the highlights from today's practice. We got an injury report and some sound from CEO Clark Hunt, head coach Andy Reid, and defensive tackle Chris Jones, among other names. First, give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get into this one. All right, Chiefs, training camp is in full swing. Today, the team is back on the field up at Missouri Western State University for day 2. Our crew was also in St. Joe the past 2 days gathering news to bring you the latest, so let's break it all down. This clip, taken by our own Tucker Franklin, went viral yesterday, showcasing the possibility of what's to come this season. Well, Patrick Mahomes to Xavier Worthy, a connection we think the NFL might want to get used to. All right, speaking of Tuck, let's throw it up to St. Joe for our Chiefs News Daily report from training camp.
It was a huge defensive day for the Kansas City Chiefs at their second day of full team practices up here at Missouri Western State University in St. Joseph. Let's look at the clips. As first, let's start with Drue Tranquill. Huge force fumble, and he picks the ball up here on 7-on-7. Big defensive play for him. He had a lot of other good defensive plays as well. But let's jump to full team workouts, where we go to Trent McDuffie making this incredible pass breakup on a wide open Mecole Hardman. This would have been a touchdown. Trent McDuffie recovers well and makes the pass breakup. Lastly, let's get to that Joshua Williams interception, as he does come down with this ball. It's a little bit lightly thrown by Patrick Mahomes there. Could have been a miscommunication, but then he pitches it to Chris Jones to pick up a few more yards. Defense playing great on day 2 of training camp. Look, we'll have more for you every single day out here that the Chiefs are out here in St. Joseph. We'll have it for you covered. Make sure to hit a like, drop a subscribe, get the notification bell on so you don't miss a single post. I'm Tucker Franklin from here in St. Joe. Hayley, let's send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Tucker. One big note from camp today. Rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy did not practice, not due to that hamstring injury, but an illness. Chiefs beat reporter Matt McMullen shared this via Twitter, as well as quarterback Kelvin Joseph, who did not practice today due to personal reasons. Now, Coach Reid shared with us that running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire is off of the NFI. That was yesterday, and he practiced. Safety Justin Reid is still on the NFI, dealing with a quad injury. He did not practice today. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Yesterday, head coach Andy Reid, defensive tackle Chris Jones, and wide receiver Mecole Hardman all spoke. Now, today, we're hearing from the Chiefs CEO and owner, Clark Hunt, defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, and linebacker Nick Bolton. Let's roll the main clips. Kicking it off with Mr. Sack Nation himself, the recently turned 30-year-old shared just how hard camp can be on the body.
Listen, man, I just hope Coach Reid feel it in his heart to understand. 30 hit different, right? I was just talking to someone comparing me and Travis, and I was telling him, like, Travis' job is a little more easier than mine because I'm fighting 300 pounds every play. And Travis catching the ball, fighting 135, 140 pounds. I just hope that he found it in his amazing heart to give me a day or 2 off coming up. We'll talk about it, have further conversations. Maybe I need to have a one-on-one with Beach. Talk to my guy Clark. We're going to figure this thing out.
All right, old in football terms or not, Jones ain't done yet. This season is all about chasing that three-peat.
I think chasing history is all part of it, man. When a lot of players retire, they always say they want to lead a game better than when they started. And if we can get this three-peat and just continue to adding to the legacy of the Kansas City Chiefs, I think that'll be a huge accomplishment, not only for us but for the NFL.
Big Red stepping to the podium Sunday as well, giving more insight on Xavier Worthy's progress and that lingering hamstring injury.
Yeah, he's been working hard. Looks like his hamstring feels better. We just got to keep him going here and keep learning. we're just one install into it, and they've got 12 of them. So it's he's got a lot more information coming at him, and formations and shifts and motions and all that stuff. So, but you know, he did a nice job today.
And Coach Reid also shared his thoughts on another wide receiver, Kadarius Toney.
He worked today. Did a good job when he was in there, and we'll see. Just like the other guys, he's in there competing. We'll see how he does.
Now we know it's unlikely that Coach is going to give Jones all those days off that he's wanting, especially since he missed out on camp all of last year. Now, Reid says he's happy the defensive tackle is here with the team this go-around.
Yeah, listen, Chris is one of the team captains, and so he's been that now for the last couple of years, and so well respected. And to have him out here, he brings energy. You know, he always brings energy. He has fun out here, and I'm glad he's here.
Last player to chat on Sunday was wide receiver Mecole Hardman, who also shared his thoughts on the rookie, Xavier Worthy.
Oh yeah, he did good, man. I think he's coming along well. He's down in playbook well. Like he had a deep ball today. I think he had a couple, like you said. So I think he adjusting well. I mean, he come with that speed, man. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have him on a lot of things going deep. And so I think now just get the chemistry with him and Pat going, and hopefully can translate it on to the season. So I think he's doing good. He's still working to get better. So I'm glad to see him out here doing his thing.
Now, Mecole was a free agent this past offseason, and it came close to choosing Kansas City. He had a few other offers on the table, but why he chose KC? Take a listen.
I had a few options, man, but I guess this one made more sense. Just more comfortable being here my whole career. Just wanted to make sure everything made sense to me on my end. So it made sense. I know the system. I know the coaches. Very, very familiar with the scheme, everything going on. I think Coach Reid has a good way of putting me on the field and using me in certain situations. So I'm excited for it. Just want to come out here and get better and establish that role.
Now today we dive in with defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, who lost one of his greatest players this offseason. Spag talks L'Jarius Sneed and who might fill that void.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, you guys know that almost every game we had LJ travel with the quote-unquote top receiver. Whether we do that or not with Trent, we'll see. It'll just be a game-by-game plan. We'll see who the other corner is, who the nickel is. There's still a lot of unknowns right now. We got some work to do back there. We certainly miss LJ. I miss him every day.
Clark Hunt also in attendance at camp today. He spoke about the potential stadium move / renovation. The CEO shared that the Chiefs' focus is really on finding a solution in the KC metro area.
Well, at this point, that's premature. We do have 6.5 years left on our lease at Arrowhead, and GHA Field at Arrowhead is a special place, and it's special for our fans, and it's special for the players and coaches. But we do have to look to the future, and we do need a solution starting in 2031, which I know that Mark mentioned. We're glad to have some options. We really appreciate what the Kansas legislature did in passing the upgrade to the Star Bond bill that potentially would give us an opportunity to look at a stadium over there. And we're going to work very hard over the coming months and years to come up with a solution that makes sense for the organization, for the team, but also one that makes sense for the community. So we're approaching it very much with an open mind and look forward to talking to leaders on both sides of the state line.
Last but not least for the pressers today, Nick Bolton, the fourth-year linebacker entering the final year of his contract this season.
Yeah, man, we just got to compete. I think the first day in, offense got after us a little bit. They're completing a lot of deep passes. Just watch the tape, kind of be real with ourselves based on what we were last year. That's when not what we were yesterday. And so getting back to what we like to do, get hands on footballs, pressure, winning one-on-ones, and just find a way to make plays on the ball. Force turnovers. We were, I think, 27th last year. So we harped on that day one. We're trying to force more turnovers, get the ball back to Pat and them, and kind of see what they could do with it from there.
All right, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. We're going to be back again tomorrow night. In the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you back here Tuesday night at 7 p.m.